welcome back to my channel! Here where I talk about random things because I have multiple interests. Like I'm into books, I'm into gaming, I'm into fitness, I'm just all over the place. And that's why we don't have one niche here, but we like to talk about everything and be about everything. And maybe one day you can be about everything. Today we're going to be talking about my PCOS journey because I feel like it's been a minute since I've been on here talking about it or talking about you guys, giving you guys any updates. Um, it's something that I'm still learning every day about and trying to live through that experience, being the best that I can be, trying not to let things, disappoint me, trigger me, and not trying to get so down in the dumps, trying to navigate this new way of life that I'll be living in moving forward. And sometimes I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like sometimes I just feel like I'm not making any progress. It feels like my physique is always going to be harder to get adjusted to, get adjusted for. Like, it's just like, sometimes it can be tough, and sometimes I'm just like, feel depleted, and I feel like nothing is going to change. Like, no matter how hard, no matter how much I change my diet or decrease the amount that I'm eating in a day, I'm just always gonna have to make that sacrifice if I want to be thinner. And I don't know if that is something that I want to try to accomplish anymore because it just is very depleting. Now, I am doing my best to move forward in that direction. I stopped posting fitness content so much because I was feeling like upset about it, and I just didn't want to continue to like post something that I'm just not happy with at this time. So I might ease my way back into it, and focus back on fitness specific content. But right now, I'm trying to make adjustments, try to do more cardio, because with the military I have to be able to still run the 2 miles. And then I know that cardio isn't the best for people with PCOS because I have my own experiences with it. Like, I've been doing my research about it, and it's just a little bit tougher to do cardio as consistently as others, if that makes sense. But I'm pushing through. I'm trying to get through it. I'm trying to figure out right now how I can run 2 miles without feeling cramps when I hit the 1 mile mark. For some reason, I just get like really, really, really bad cramps when I get to that almost 1 mile marker. It could be sooner, it could be like a half a mile. But for some reason, like, the cramps are so bad, like I have to stop running, like catch my breath, relax my body, and then like continue to run. But it's not beneficial for me because I'm in the military and I still need to run 2 miles. The more research I do into it, there's other people that have PCOS that also have those types of symptoms, and I'm trying to see what they've been trying to do to overcome it. But I don't know if it's just I would have to die down on cardio and try to do the 2 miles very sporadically instead of how my training regimen is at this time. So that's a little adjustment I have to get through, and figuring out the workouts that are best for people that struggle with PCOS and trying to gain more muscle, but then also trying to be cardio fluent because I'm in the military still, and I can't just stop doing cardio completely. Like, I understand that running is not the best for PCOS, but I still need to run because I'm in the military. We do it. That's just what I have to sacrifice and do. So I'm trying to figure out how to balance not straining my body so much and then still be able to be physically fit in that, category that I'm not in the not standard zone. So I'm just like all over the place trying to figure out like how to balance this and get a regimen that would work best for me and my body and how my body is, because the more research I do and figuring out the best workouts and just trying to like get an abundance of knowledge so this way I can just like make the right steps. I don't know if that would be, spreading out the running throughout the week or something of that sort, because I haven't been doing like workouts at the gym. More my fitness journey right now is more cardio based, so I just been running more. So I might have to deduce that to see. I don't know, I'm just like all over the place, but I've been keeping like notes and trying to like see where my body is going, and how I move forward in that change and what I need to do to better develop myself for that situation. It's a lot. It is. It is a lot. It is a lot. But it's something that I have to like get the grasp and the knowledge of to like be better, do better, and just be better every day, one step at a time. Yeah, but that's just me in my PCOS journey right now. How it's affecting my fitness, um, as it is. Now, when it comes to weight loss, I haven't really lost a lot of weight. Now that I'm doing more cardio, I'm starting to lose weight, but I don't know if it's my cardio or I think it's like my cardio because I wasn't doing cardio. I was just lifting before, and I could see that I was getting heavier when I was just lifting and not doing any cardio. But I thought it felt like to me more muscle mass because I could see my body is more toned, but I'm just not losing weight. I don't know if that makes sense because I could be just turning that fat into muscle and it just looks like I was a little more blotchy, but now I'm just looking thinner. But it could just be all the anti-inflammatory supplements that I'm like actively drinking. Like I make cinnamon and ginger tea that I drink in the mornings. I'm taking cinnamon supplements, pumpkin supplements, apple cider vinegar supplements. I'm just trying to regulate, any high inflammation that I could be experiencing because of my PCOS. But that's a whole different situation, a whole different conversation, and I might talk about that and let you guys know up front like what supplements I'm taking and why I'm taking them and what might be more beneficial for you if you decide to go that route. But I just wanted to give an update about that situation because I feel like I don't really talk about how my PCOS is affecting me and how sometimes it could just make you feel depleted, like, you know what I'm saying. Like I've seen a lot of girls that have PCOS get on weight loss supplements, like Ozempic, Row, whatever case may be, and I see the difference with them. I can see it, and sometimes I'm like, do I want to go that route instead of me mentally being affected by the fact that I'm doing my best and my doctors just tell me to keep eating less. I'm like, how much more less do I have to keep eating? How much more sacrifices do I have to do? So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like one of those things. What can I say? What can I do? But here we are. I don't know if that's going to be a choice that I make, but it's something that I've noticed other people that have the same thing as me and are going through the same process and the choices that they made, and I see actively, like, they were people that I follow that were in situations like me, that they're actively working out, actively trying to eat better, and they're doing everything right, but they're not losing the weight. And it took them getting into, other needs of assistance like Ozempic that helped them, get there. And I haven't made that decision yet, but I don't know if I want to make that decision. I don't know if I need to make that decision. I'm just trying my best to like mentally not give up, because I feel like I'm at a point where I'm like, I don't want to anymore. And I'm just trying to get myself to be like, it's okay. It's just going to be a little harder for us. It's going to be a little bit more challenging for us because we have something that is affecting our hormones, something that is making it a little bit tougher for us to lose weight. The more research we do into it, there are studies that say it's harder for us to lose weight. So I just gotta stop being so tough on myself. Like I'm expecting like results like someone who doesn't have something that I have, and the challenges that come with that and trying to mentally maneuver that. But thank you so much for listening to my TED Talk. I hope this video wasn't long-winded because I feel like it was. But if you care, you care. If you don't, you can skip through this. And this might help someone else. And I like to put little progress videos out there. So maybe in a year from now, the situation would be completely different. And I might have figured out the best training regimen for me to not stress out my body and overly exert those stress hormones that cause those cramps. But hopefully I'll figure it out. Testing the waters, figuring out the best regimen for me, and just moving forward in that route is all I can do. It's testing the waters and figuring out how to pace myself and balance what I need to balance in order to execute what I need to execute. And we can do that with trial and error and figuring out what works and what doesn't work, So thank you so much for listening to my TED Talk. Thank you so much for being here through any ups and downs and all the situations that I've been through. I feel like if you've been following this YouTube channel, you've been here through some of the crazy stages of my life, some of the skinny stages of my life. If you follow me on any other platform, thank you so much for the support, and I really do appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I see you soon. Besitos. Bye.